Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, of which there are 850,000 members in the Philippines. It also turns out we have a very popular television and radio broadcast called Music in the Spoken Word. Here's a little factoid for you. It's 95 years old. It's the oldest and longest running continuous program of this sort, to my knowledge, in the world. But it's very popular in the Philippines. Among our national audiences, this is one where the audience is the most robust. So we've had a chance to see a lot of our friends. You might find it a bit useful to have some history on the choir as you prepare to cover our events. The choir was actually formed, wait for it, 177 years ago. It is, in the last 177 years, the choir has become one of the world's most recognized, and I might add, admired choirs. The choir was formed actually by a quite diverse group of people who came from countries all over the world, and they were all emigrating to the Western United States. They were there in pursuit of religious freedom. When they got there, they concluded to form this choir. It was done out of a sense of seeking unity, and both in their community and in their faith. And in a very large degree, that has continued. We have adopted a mission. Our mission is to be able to help people feel a sense of peace and a sense of healing and a sense of hope. Now, that last word is a key word here, because hope is the theme around the world tour that the performances that we will have in the Philippines will be part of. A bit more about the choir itself. It's a very large choir. You'll be struck by that. Here in the Philippines, you'll see over 400 singers and members of the orchestra. In full, we have 420 in total singers and over 1,000. But as we organize a traveling tour, that's what we're here with, is over 400. I might add that you'll be surprised at this. All of them are volunteers. They are devoted people. They're united in a sense of unity, to use that word again, in their faith and in a love of music. I might add, as I calculated, there's over 750,000 hours of volunteer service given by those who perform. Now think about that for a moment. These are people who have left their job and their family and other things to be here in the Philippines to perform out of a sense of that devotion. We'll be having 2 performances in the Mall of Asia Auditorium, the MOA. We'll perform to 18,000 people or thereabouts in 2 performances. But in addition to the live performance or the in-person performance, it will be streamed throughout Philippines and other areas of Asia, both to theaters and to a number of buildings that have been assigned. We expect to have a very large audience for these performances. Now, I might say, you have been introduced to our guests. We form a very special relationship with those that we have as guests, and they're enduring relationships. And so we're looking forward to the new relationships we have. But Lea Salonga is a friend that we value very much. Has been mentioned. We have performed together at Christmas time in 2022. I think that performance actually was seen in the Philippines extensively. And we're very excited about repeating that experience. So thank you for taking the time to be with us and for us to be able to introduce ourselves if you haven't known us before, and to tell you a little bit more if you have. And I know that the Philippine people will enjoy the coming week.